Good morning. It's 9 o'clock, and as you can see, I'm not in my normal place of doing these Facebook live streams. I'm up here in St. Paul, Minnesota, about to begin. Today is an intensive with people in my year-long Breakthrough Abundance program, and then tomorrow is a public workshop, Open Your Mind to Abundance. So while I was up here, I thought I would take advantage of this large cavernous meeting room space to tell a moving story that I have told many times over the years. And every time I tell it, I always get something new. So I always say it's like I'm sharing my life story when I tell this story, but it's also one that I have found countless people can relate to as well. So I'm just hanging out here. Hi, Carol, glad you joined us. Just want to check on volume. Can you hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up or some type of comment so I know that you're with me? We're just waiting to make sure sound is coming through okay. And Carol's here, but I can't see any comments. So I'm just going to roll with this. So bear with me. This is a moving story. Yeah, can hear you great. This is a moving story, but not the tearjerker kind of moving story. This is a true story that I once read about 20 plus years ago of a science experiment that some scientists conducted with a rat. And in this experiment, there was this rat, and there was this box with 4 tunnels. And at the end of one of the tunnels, the scientists placed a big hunk of cheese. So they put the rat inside the box, and the rat, being a rat, smelled the air, smelled the cheese, and decided, I'm going to go find it. So the rat starts out, he goes running down tunnel number 1 over here, and comes back out because there's no cheese there. And then he runs down tunnel number 2, and there's no cheese there. So then he runs down tunnel number 3 looking for his cheese, and there's no cheese there. And finally, a little tired here, he comes running down tunnel number 4. Voila! There's the cheese. Or at least there was the cheese, because of course the rat ate it immediately. The next day, the scientists repeated the exact same setup of the experiment. They placed the rat in the box, and they had the cheese over in tunnel number 4. The rat gets one whiff of that cheese and immediately goes running down tunnel number 4 to have his cheese. Comes back out. Scientists repeat this day after day. The cheese is always in tunnel number 4. Rat runs right to it. He's one happy rat. He's got his cheese. And then again, they do it again, and he gets his cheese. But as you might imagine, eventually the scientists changed up the experiment. It's the nature of experiments, right? They moved the cheese. So they placed the rat inside the box, and he gets one whiff of the cheese, and now this is so habit, like he's got this down cold, he almost just kind of saunters over down tunnel number 4 to get his cheese, only it's not there. How could this be? He comes back out and kind of looks to make sure he's in the right tunnel, and then he goes down, no cheese. He comes back out, right tunnel, runs down, no cheese. And as the scientists watch, this rat keeps running up and down tunnel number 4, looking for his cheese again and again and again. This is what I mean by a moving story today. By the time, I don't know, 15, 20 times the rat comes out, I'm thinking that that rat is one frustrated, discouraged rat. And as the scientists watch, he comes out of the tunnel and he sits back on his hind haunches and he sniffs the air. It's almost as if he's asking the question, is there really cheese out there? Or am I just imagining it? Well, apparently, he decided there was really cheese, because this time he went down tunnel number 2. No cheese. Comes back out. Runs down tunnel number 3. No cheese. comes back out, runs down tunnel number 4. Yes, there's the cheese. I kid you not when I say that this is a huge part of my life, because I can so relate, maybe you can too, to this. There's something I want, whether that's, more money or a successful business or relationships or happiness or a neat home, you name it. And we keep running up and down that tunnel looking for it, but not finding it. So the first question we have to ask ourselves is, why do we keep running up and down that cheeseless tunnel when the cheese ain't there? And I've heard all sorts of answers over the years, but one is, well, because it used to be there, so it should be coming back again. Maybe it used to be there, but it's not now. Or, well, everybody else is finding their cheese in that tunnel, so I should be able to find mine too, except for you're not. Or some coach or trainer or speaker or book told me this is exactly where I should find my cheese. Okay, but you're not. Some people, it's like, well, they find a crumb of cheese, then they go, oh, if there's a crumb, maybe there'll be more later. Other people are afraid to try another tunnel, because what if it shows up in tunnel number 4? We have all sorts of reasons why we will put ourselves in this state of exhaustion, this rat race, chasing up and down, unnecessary struggle, looking for the cheese that we want and not finding it, until finally it's pretty human nature to go, oh my gosh, is there really cheese out there? Can I have what I want? Really? Unfortunately, a lot of people start to believe that they can't. And so what they do is they stay in tunnel number 4, and they make it okay. They decorate it nicely. They paint the walls. They put nice furniture in it, and they convince themselves that they're happy and this is enough and I'm okay. I should be happy with what I've got. At least I had cheese in the past. That's a whole way of thinking that limits you. It's not how you're meant to live. Other people say, yes, I know there's cheese out there for me, but they want it to still be in this tunnel. So they keep trying, and they may wallpaper it or paint it or redecorate it and have them convince themselves it's a different tunnel because it looks different, but it's the same tunnel because you're not finding your cheese. What I think makes Breakthrough Abundance Live so powerful for people who attend is that, first of all, they can really relate to this trying to get what they want in life and not succeeding, but working really hard, whether that's trying to get out of debt or have a successful business or save money for the future or be healthier or have better relationships, you name it. They want the cheese, but sometimes they don't see the other tunnels. They don't, or they see the other tunnels, but something inside them has them be afraid to try another tunnel. And what makes Breakthrough Abundance Live so powerful for those who attend is, first, they're affirmed and supported that, yes, there is cheese out there for them. You can have your dreams. You can have what you want. Breakthrough Abundance Live helps them see the other tunnels that they can go down to find it. And most of all, it surrounds people in a supportive environment where they can literally practice stepping out of that tunnel, that familiar habitual tunnel they've been in for so long, and start moving in new directions. Because as soon as you start moving in new directions, even if you don't find the cheese right away, like the rat, you're on your way. These are the types of breakthroughs that I support people to have, whether it's at Breakthrough Abundance Live or anything I do, because you deserve so much more than the struggle, the exhaustion, the hard work without the cheese that maybe right now you can relate to just as much as I can. I see there's a whole bunch of people on right now, so let me just greet people. Hey, Hildy. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Edie. Hey, Sharon. So glad to have you here. I know you've heard this story before, but if you're like me, hearing it again, you may be getting it at another level because I just got another thing from it as well. So thanks all for being here. I'll reply to your comments as I can throughout the day today. I'm going to go straight into this workshop. Thanks for being here this first week of 5, doing these Facebook Live posts every morning. I'll be back on Monday. Who knows what I'll be talking about then. Have a great day and a great weekend.